True Media. Hey, I'm going to give it to you like this. Check this out. Stop trying to change the way people feel about you. See, when people have a certain feeling towards you, when people have a certain way they view you, when people have a certain way that they see you, sometimes you can't do nothing to change a person's mind about the image that they paint about you in their head. Sometimes people have their mind made up for the most part. So don't be trying to, lose weight or gain weight or get rich or wear all the desired attires of your life or try to become this six-figure earner or try to make sure you always dressed up to impress or trying to do everything to change people's perception about you. Because I'm going to tell you something. When people don't like you, people just don't like you. It ain't nothing you can do to change their perception and the way they view you. So my thing is, stop trying to change how people look at you. Stop trying to change how people view you and just respect how they look at you and stay away from them if necessary. See, people a lot of times have a made up mind about who they like, who they don't like, who they willing to deal with and who they not willing to deal with. And for some strange reason, we living in a day and age where people is out here trying to live to impress other people that they had never have the ability to be able to change them people's minds about how they feel about them. It's some people that's going to forever hate you. That's just the way it is. It's some people that's going to forever think you not enough. That's just the way it is. It's just some people going to always hold on to the old you and to the old memories that they had with you. And they not going to respect the new you. And they not going to respect your growth. They're not going to respect your hard work and dedication and you prospering as becoming a better person. They're going to always hold on and look at you like you still stuck in the same position. So stop trying to change the way people feel about you. Sometimes it's okay to accept the way people view about you because it'll let you know where they stand with you. But if you sitting up here trying to always, get them the benefit of the doubt and you trying to go out your way to do the extra, to change the way that they feel about you, you're going to put a lot of heartache and pain and stress on your brain and unnecessary worry that you don't even need. You're going to be putting it on yourself and you're not going to understand that you degrading yourself by trying to live up to somebody else's expectations of you. See, you got to be confident in who you is and you got to love yourself and you got to respect yourself enough to understand, man, I don't care about how you feel about me. I don't care about what you say about me because I know who I am. I love who I am. I respect who I am. And at the end of the day, I know that people have this tendency and have this way of not understanding that it's not always about the person that they looking at. It's not always about the person that they see. Some people hold on to the old you. They'll never try to live up to try to go out their way to respect who you became. They'll never go out their way to congratulate you on who you became. They'll never understand that. They'll always hold on to the old you. So stop trying to change the way people feel about you. Some people mind made up. Period. No matter what you do in some people's eyes, you're going to always be a failure. No matter what you do in some people's eyes, you ain't going to be good enough. No matter what you do in some people's eyes, you're going to be always looked at as a cheater. No matter what you do in some people's eyes, you're going to be always looked at as what they used to see you as. You can't change people's mind. You can't be sitting up here worrying about how people feel about you. It's a lot of people walking around here who don't have zero confidence in themselves. They too busy worried about how the next person view them, how the next person feel about them, what the next person got to say about them. And I'm telling you, man, you can't be worried about how a person feel about you, man. You got to keep going. You got to make sure that you're doing everything you could to surround yourself with people who do see the good in you. who do see the growth in you, who do see the potential that you have to become this better person or this better version that you're reaching towards. Some people ain't gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. They gonna undermine you as much as they can. And you're gonna be sitting up there trying to impress and please people who ain't gonna never fuck with you or rock with you. Excuse my language, man. I just slipped. But you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Because I'm trying to, you feel me? But at the end of the day, stop trying to change and stop worrying about how people feel about you, man. Because we all got somebody we know that don't like us. And that's cool. You feel me? That's cool. Don't never get it twisted. If you ain't got no haters, you feel me? You ain't doing nothing right in my eyes. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. So stop trying to live up to other people's expectations. Long as you cool and you know who you is and you comfortable with who you is and you comfortable in your skin and you understand what you capable of and what you're not capable of and you willing to go above and beyond to love yourself the proper way. That's all that matters. Respecting yourself the proper way. Like you know you should. That's all that matters. We can give a damn what other people got to say about us, how other people feel about us. And it's a lot of people out here who's trying to change the minds of their parents. It's a lot of people out here who's trying to change the minds of their kids. It's a lot of people out here who's trying to change the minds of their siblings. It's a lot of people out here who's trying to change the minds of the pastor. It's a lot of people out here who's trying to change the minds of their spouse or you know, they boss at their job. Man, look, man, this who I am. This what you gonna get. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, a lot of people suffer from the lack of self-love syndrome. A lot of people suffers from that. When you don't know who you is, somebody else can easily manipulate and tell you where to go. When you don't know where you're going. When you don't have no sense of direction and you don't know who you is and you don't love yourself, somebody can sell you on a gang of lies and they get you to believe anything. So you got to understand that we don't care about how people feel about us. It's 2025. You got to grow out of that spirit. You got to grow out of that mindset. You got to grow out of that way of looking at trying to go out your way to please everybody just to have somebody on your side that can say that they rock with you. We ain't there no more. And we ain't cutting no corners. And we ain't hitting no shortcuts to try to make nobody feel about us how we feel about ourselves. Trying to go out our way to please people. It's a lot of people pleasing going on out here. People do a lot of it and they do it subconsciously. People do a lot of it. You dig what I'm saying? So stop trying to change how people feel about you. People gonna say what they want about you. People gonna feel how they want about you at the end of the day. And some people's eyes, you ain't gonna never be good enough. You ain't gonna never be strong enough. You ain't gonna never be fast enough. In some people's eyes. And you gotta be cool with that. You dig what I'm saying? This ain't about, you know, trying to run a marathon for the next person or trying to get to a position in life to where we can live fabulous or live luxury for the next person or graduate from college for the next person just to prove haters wrong. Nah, we doing this for us. We doing this for God. When we encourage ourselves spiritually, when we enhance our intelligence and the way we think and the way we look at life, this for us and God. And to make sure we passing down good seeds to the ones that come up behind us. We're not trying to change nobody's perception of how they view us. That's not why we putting in the work. When we go to the gym and we decide to lose weight, we doing it for us. Because it's about self-love. Health is wealth. We're not doing it because of how other people feel about us. I think you're too fat. I think you're too ugly. I think you're too slow. Well, you got a lot of thinking to do. Period. You got a lot of thinking to do. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to be who I am at all times. You dig what I'm saying? And we ain't about to go out our way to live up to nobody else's expectations. And we in a world full of people. We in a generation. We in a day and age where a lot of people try to do a lot of people pleasing. And they go out their way to please the next person. To, hold up they self in high regards. To fit the standards and expectations of another person who would never love them, who would never like them, who would never feel like they good enough. Understand what I'm saying? In some people's eyes, you would never be good enough. Some people would never rock with you. They'll never F with you. I used to always sit back and I used to be one of the ones that always used to think about certain things like, I know I'm good to people. I know I ain't never did nobody nothing. Why is everybody else dissing me and showing the next person love who don't even like them? And I have to understand that because they already got their mind made up on how they feel about you. They already got their mind made up on how they view you. They already got their mind made up to think in their eyes you will never be good enough. You will never be good enough no matter what you do. You could become the president. To some people, you still won't be good enough. Understand what I'm telling you. So stop trying to change the way people feel about you, man. Live your life. Live with a purpose. Put God first, man. Get on your grind. Make sure you're encouraging yourself. Make sure you're reading good words, inspirational words, and affirmation words that can build you and heal you and keep you going in the right direction. We're not trying to change nobody's perception, or we're not trying to fit into nobody's category. We're not trying to fit into nobody's world, nobody's life based on how they feel about us and based on the necessary changes they think we should make to ourselves. We is who we is, and we gonna be who we is. And if we gonna make a change, it's gonna be for us and God. It ain't gonna be for them. So stop trying to change how other people look at you, view you, and how other people feel about you. Because in some people's eyes, you ain't gonna never be good enough. You ain't gonna never be good enough. Ain't nothing you can do. It is what it is. It is what it is. They gave up on you a long time ago. It's 2025. They gave up on you in 1995. They gave up on you in 2005. They gave up on you in 2015. People been gave up on you, man. Do what you do for the best of you and your family. No matter who, whether is what you speaking is the truth, or no matter what you doing is controversial and people don't like it and people can't deal with it, it don't matter. Stop trying to change how other people feel about you. They got their own way they look at the world. They got their own perception of reality in this society and how things work. And you might not fit into their category like they want you to fit into their category. You got people out here, man, it's like they not living for themselves. They not living for themselves. They not proud of themselves. They too busy running the marathon, not to prove themselves that they can do it and run that marathon. They trying to run the marathon to show other people that they can do it, to prove other people wrong. And after they run that marathon, guess what them people gonna tell them? I bet you can't do it again. In some people's eyes, you would never be good enough. So stop trying to change the way, people view you and how people feel about you. Because a lot of people holds on to the past. They holds on to the old version of you. No matter how much growth you done showed, no matter how much you done been elevated, no matter how much you done prospered and you done matured, they still gonna hold on to the old memories of you. And you will be out here looking like a fool, wasting your time, giving your all to a particular thing or a particular person in a particular area, just for people to look at you and say, you still not good enough. I don't rock with you. Okay? So understand, man, love who you is. And at the end of the day, stop trying to change how other people feel about you. Because people got their mind made up about a lot of things. And you might be one of them. And you just never gonna move the needle for some people. That's just the way it is. People is like seasons. You know, they like seasons. You know what I mean? But you holding on to somebody for so long and you not even understand, you supposed to been let them go. Because they ain't gonna never look at you in high regard and accept you for becoming a better version of yourself. They gonna always hold on to the bad news about you. They gonna always hold on to that time you failed. They gonna always hold on to them memories that they had about you that was hindering and stunning your growth. Some people ain't gonna never accept you no matter what you do. So in closing, stop worrying about how other people feel about you and stop trying to change how other people feel about you. Because to some people, you will never be good enough. But as long as within you know that you're getting better each and every day and you growing spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, that's all that matters. We don't care about how nobody else feel, and we're not trying to change their perceptions or live up to their standards. Understand what I'm saying? So God bless y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate all the support. Let's keep it going, man. Be careful out here. Love who you is and take care of yourself. Believe in yourself. Get to know yourself. May God bless you with everything you need, with everything you're looking for, with everything you pray for through the Spirit. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Take care of yourself. I'll let y'all later. Peace out.